What's going on, guys? Hope everyone's having an amazing day. Today we're going to be going over 5 things I hate about my 240SX. Of you guys on Instagram actually messaged me and kept telling me to start a YouTube channel, so it's time to give it a shot and let's see where this goes. Alright, to start things off, one thing I absolutely hate about this car is the fact that underneath all the wrap, this car is actually orange. And there's small parts, like for example right here when I open the door, you can actually see some of the orange. And that's not the only part. You can also see it right here through this little panel gap. And you can also see it on the headlights. If the wheel is at an angle, you can see in there, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but you can see in there that it's orange. And it sucks because I just want that subtle clean look, but there's always a hint of orange somewhere. For number 2, it's actually going to be this little sunglass cup holder thing, whatever, because whenever I'm driving and I hit a bump, that happens, and sometimes it won't shut all the way, so it just keeps coming in and out, and I have to fight it as I'm driving. The cool thing about it though, I thought it was just a place like your sunglasses or whatever, but there's actually cup holders right there. But it's so pointless because you can fit a regular cup here, but you can't fit anything here. Like, what is gonna fit in this? There's nothing. I've also thought of switching to, like, you know, a double din stereo and having like the screen and everything right here, but I decided to keep the single din just so the car can be period correct. So for number 3, I actually already kind of fixed, and it was, or is, the trunk. The reason it was my trunk is because it would always shake. Right here, these lines will not line up at all. But I tweaked with the striker in the trunk, and now it's all flush, no more shaking. But the shaking part had to be the worst because I could be driving down a regular street and I could hear the shaking on the inside of the car. And it's funny because one time I was going to a meet with one of my homies, and he said that my trunk was just going up and down as if it was open. And we were going like 15 miles per hour. Y'all thought we were done with the trunk? Hell no, look at all that. Orange, 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 orange. Don't mind that. That's what we have to do to put on the wing. Shout out Jay. Jay actually sold me the car. No, he didn't paint it orange. He actually hated it too, just like me. Number 4 is going to be Drift-Taks. Drift-Taks just killed the market, dude. Everyone wants one now. They're not cheap. They're not easy to come by clean. Most of them are clapped out. And it sucks because I know most of you guys would love an S chassis, but once again, they're not cheap. The reason I wanted one was because growing up, my dad had an S13 Vert, so I always wanted a 240 without knowing what a 240 was. And a Vert to find clean nowadays, impossible. It's actually more of a me thing, so it's kind of personal. I hate getting asked if I'm going to drift it. No, never. It's gonna sit as is, never sliding it, nothing. It's still open diff, but maybe if I buy an S13 and it's clapped out, I'll drift that one. But this one, never. All right, now for number 5, kind of speaks for itself. No AC. Like most of 40 owners, AC. We have no AC in this car. And of course, the infamous, you know, cracked dash, which sucks. I only make a dash cover for it. I know Enjuku sells one, but I've just been too lazy to buy one. And also, this was more of a me thing, but yeah, we ain't got no beep beep. Also, shout out my girl for the wheel. This wheel used to be clean as fuck. Now it's hella dirty. This was my first video ever, so I appreciate it if you guys could let me know what I could work on or what kind of content you guys want to see, because I'm planning to start documenting everything that I do. Because I done built this car from like ground up, besides the motor of course, and I didn't document any of it, which was all wasted content. But if you guys want to see that in the future, let me know. But until next time, peace.